TV. Your will, your choice.
Hello everyone, the subscriber, viewer, the commenters of the YouTube channel. How are you doing? Hope this finds you well. Always, it's me, LORAH ATWOOKI. Today I'm going to talk about one thing, just in summary, 15 minutes, how we're going to learn about it. You know, it's going to be such amazing. So today I'm going to talk about the history, how much you should treat your history. They say yesterday is a history, today is a present, and tomorrow is a mystery. And in most cases, when we are living our lives, we tend to focus on tomorrow, and we forget about today, and automatically, which makes us forget yesterday. And yet we do not know that when we are climbing ladders, we climb from down upwards. So if you focus on the steps ahead of you, yes, it's good to look at tomorrow, but you should realize that the more you focus about tomorrow, you might fail to live your present. And the more you focus on yesterday, you're going to fail to lose your present. Still, what I'm going to say is focus on today, what you have at hand, and cherish it or value it. Well, how much does your history contribute to your living today? You're going to realize out that in most cases we make plans. Like today I'm going to sleep, I'm going to wake up tomorrow, I'll bathe in the morning, brush my teeth, dress up smartly, I go working, I go to school, I go do this, I go do the other one. But when you wake up tomorrow, you're going to find out maybe you're going to be sick. And that means when you're sick, it has cancelled all the programs that you have for that your day. So that means if you look at yesterday and when you're today, you're going to get disturbed. How does it disturb you? In most cases, when we do mistakes, you're going to focus on Nachikoze, that's history. And how you go about it matters when you're living in your present. In most cases, when you look at yesterday, it has failed. Like right now, we are looking at now, we're looking into the current hour, we're looking in the present time. What I'm seeing, the things around me, just the same as you're seeing your screen in front of you, you're looking at your phone, you're looking at something, but you do not know what's going to happen. In most cases, let's look at the people who move around when they are going to do some businesses or when they are going to school, going to work. In most cases, they go at home when they're like, I'm going to come back with bread, I'm going to come back with this, I'm going to come back with the other. But reach out on the way that you're going to be smashed and they only return you when you are silent. So have to live your present, cherish it, love it, however much tough it is, however much good it is. So when you are in tough times, when you are down in your present, you're going to focus, you're going to think maybe tomorrow is going to be tougher than today. And you're going to hate the fact that you're going to address tomorrow. The more you hate tomorrow because of the situation right now, it's going to affect you. And when you move tomorrow, it's going also to be the hardest experience you're going to have because you didn't focus. You didn't cherish today. You must make sure that you use every single minute that you're living in right now. When we look at our histories, let's talk about our backgrounds. Someone who is living in a small good village, you're going to be like, when I go to campus, I'm going to tell you about scenarios. There is a girl who came to campus and she was so nice. You know, she loved God, she loved something. Then when she came staying in these hostels, you know you're going to find people who are very, very nice. They have money, they have everything that it costs to live. And then for you, you're going to forget that you came back from that side. And how are you going to spend that time? You're going to spend it admiring. Okay, by tomorrow I want to have this. By tomorrow I must have what she has. By tomorrow I have to do this. Trust me, the more you focus on how tomorrow you should get what you're seeing in the present right now, you're going to forget what your yesterday is or what your behind is. If you focus on tomorrow, remember when you're climbing a ladder, you're climbing it from down going up. And if you forget that you have, yes, it's good for you to focus on the steps that you're making ahead of you than focusing on the steps back. But however much you're climbing a tree, you're not going to climb it from the top. You're going to climb it from down. And if you're climbing your tree, you should realize that the situation you're facing now is training you for tomorrow. Yeah, you're going to have the sickness, you're going to miss out, you're going to fail, you're going to do this. But the much that you focus on now or solving, it's going to determine how you're going to handle tomorrow. Because if I fail, if they give you a paper and you fail, you get maybe 40, then they tell you retake it or recite it. Corrections, they give you corrections, you recite it. You're going to make sure that what you failed, you will never forget it because you've recited it. So if you receipt, if someone does it better, he's not going to bother much about the corrections. He's going to strive more and get more that's going to come ahead. But if you keep on reciting, if you forget that you have to utilize the present situation that you have, you're going to fail. And if you fail, your failure today is going to affect tomorrow. And let's look about the ladder or you're climbing ahead. Yes, you have. It's a ladder made of 20. So if you're striving, looking forward to reaching the 20th level, but you are now on the 12th one. So because you're going to look at the behind side of it, you'll be like, you're going to panic. At what time are we moving? This is coming in the competitive world that we are living in. Maybe we are going in the same ladder that those are the 2020 everyone, we are 3. So if I look at this person, me, I'm a slow taker. I must strive and make sure that I reach the 20th. And even my colleagues are striving to reach the 20th position. So if you find out that you want to run up and reach the 20th position, you're going to look at your neighbor, you'll be like, oh, this person is making it faster. Then you're going to panic, forgetting that yes, they might be the same weights, but different materials, or your weights are different. Understand who you are. If you understand yourself, understanding yourself, they're not going to tell you who you are. Yes, someone is going to give my judgment, you're beautiful, someone is going to tell me you're this, someone is going to tell you that. But what you see in yourself is far better than what somebody sees in you. Because you live your life every moment, you live your life every day, you sleep and wake up looking at yourself. You see yourself last, you see yourself first. Even in the dreams, you're going to see yourself, you're going to see your thoughts, you're going to see your heart, you're going to embrace your body. But then me, I'm going to tell you, basing on what I see. But if you understand every step that you're making in life, you're going to realize that yesterday I made this step, I almost failed. And you're going to register it in your history. Because when tomorrow you come on the same spot, you're going to be like, last time I did it this way, so this time around I must flip out something. I must try to turn out something. And then you make something differently. But then if someone tells you, me, I walked it, there's something that I'm going to say is, if you walk down the lane, you're going to tell someone the hardships or the easy ways of living, of walking down that same lane where you've walked. The same happens to parents. Yeah, parents, we are working in different generations. What my mother faced is not what I'm facing right now. Yeah, that means there is a difference. We make however much we get guided from other people, but we make a difference. So for this time around, we must make sure that we understand the situations, we understand ourselves. Understanding yourself, you're not going to understand yourself for tomorrow. You're going to understand yourself basing on yesterday. Because you knew yesterday you slept, maybe me, I just had a cup of tea and some bread, or someone else had a very good huge fish on the plate. So someone is going to understand, yesterday I spent this much, it affected my current situation this way. And the other one is going to understand, maybe I spent less, and so maybe I've saved something. Someone is going to understand it differently. And then this one is also going to come in understanding how you live your life happily. If you know yourself, you understand yourself. If you be in yourself, you're going to realize that how much people are going to correct you, they're going to guide you, but the decisions you make determines what you're going to reap all the time. You do everything forgetting that it's you. You're going to embrace it. Yeah, you're going to do the assumptions now, but the repercussion is going to be faced to you. Like, take a scenario, you're going to be in a club, you club and you booze, but when you get the hangover on your head, when you booze it too much, you're the one who's going to get bruised, you're the one who's going to face everything. But your friends are going to be like, yeah, drink, because they're used. For them, they are, wherever they are, what they think they can do it. Because sometimes, yes, we need to be boosted, but however much you get boosted, know your limitation, how far you can go. And that one is going to be determined by how your behind is or how your history has been. If you focus more on something that's not too much valuable, you're going to be like, you know, you're going to be that kind of person who is having a nagging life all the time. If you don't understand, sometimes, yeah, even my wish to be like those big people. Yeah, I wish to be those successful people. I wish to be those big people who drive when they're still young, who do this. But one thing that you should understand is that God has a plan for everything. The fact that He created you with such a parent, He gave you the brothers you have, He gave you the relatives that you have. Everyone has got a life that they fulfill. Taking scenarios, the writers or the movies that we see, you're going to find out that in every movie, there is someone that you're going to fall in love with. At the start of the movie, you'll be like, wow, whatever. If they present themselves when they are smart, they present themselves when they are elegant, they are going to be, oh my gosh, I don't know, they're strong embroidered, they're going to be like, that's my actor. And that these people are going to present themselves when they are bad guys. And from the start, you're going to be like, I don't like that person, because it's a character. Yes, in our lives, we have all those people who are going to give us the negative side and the positive side. Yes, however much you are going to realize that if we don't have the negative side of every day, we are not going to strive to look at the positive side, because in most cases we need the pushing factor which should push us to embrace the positive. But if your life is always smooth sliding all the time, you're not going to know the hardships and you're not going to have a story to tell. You must know that every time, every day, everything is based on something, and today is going to push you to tomorrow. So don't ever hate your history. Yes, fall in love with your history, because your history is building today. If you fall in love like, yeah, I'll love my tomorrow because my tomorrow is going to be brighter, my tomorrow is going to be better, trust me, you must fall in love with just yesterday. Me, I love my history, because in most cases, when I look at what I used to think, how I used to do my things, how I used to fight, how I used to maybe cry sometimes, when I used to have no belief in myself, when I was too low, and I'm like, how I wish I knew it. So how I wish I knew it, that could be done this way. That's why I'm telling you, fall in love with yesterday, because it has taught you how to live today. And it's going to stay in you, and you're going to live that tomorrow. But if you don't fall in love with your yesterday, trust me, you're going to fail out even tomorrow. You'll be like, I wish I could turn back and reduce or remove all those bad days and make my life better. You're not going to remove anything in your life. Never will you remove it. Just know every situation, there is the bad people, the bad moments, the good moments, cherish them. Learn from your hardships and cherish everything. Yeah, people are going to move away, friends are going to run away, but however much they run out from you, you should realize that everything is better. Whoever is supposed to stay is never going to leave. That's why you realize that we have traitors. Even in movies, they are traitors. That's the director's plan. As the life that we are living, God is our director, and He scripted everything from day zero. He said, your mother is going to be called, my mother is going to be called Joyce, my dad is going to be called Stephen, and I will be called Laura. I will be having an aunt called Janet, I will be having an aunt called Grace, I'm going to have uncles, and whoever he gave me cousins who support me, some who push my way, some who welcome me. So everyone, there's the way they have brought me up, or there's the way everyone supports your life. However, some are going to be negative and others are going to be negative. Don't expect everything to be positive at the same time. So whoever, give love for hate and love for love. Don't hate anything. If the situation pushes you hardly, love it, because it's going to train you. It's only steel. If a knife was never put, steel is never put in fire, it wouldn't come back when it is beautiful. So love the harsh times. If you fall in love with the harsh times, you're going to come up when you're that beautiful knife everyone wishes to have. Fall in love with tomorrow, with yesterday. It's going to help you live today, and that today is going to help you build for tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm LORAH ATWOOKI. Stay on. I'll be coming back to tell you more and more as we learn from each other. Stay blessed. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share, invite a friend to tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell everyone that I'm LORAH ATWOOKI. Tried. Yeah, we are not going to remove everything, we're not going to stop it, but we are going to reduce it. that situation. We can't find everything that nature presents. Always, I love you. Stay blessed.
PTV, your will, your choice.